You've probably seen this headline: Joe Biden claims he won't raise your taxes if you make less than $400,000 per year. Biden says he will only raise taxes on folks who make more than $400,000 per year. That is a lie. The fact is, Joe Biden will raise your taxes no matter how much money you make. Here's the truth. When you analyze Joe Biden's tax plan, it's not just tax hikes on rich people. People of all income levels will see their taxes go up. And you don't have to take my word for it. Tax analysts at the American Enterprise Institute say, and I quote, Biden's proposals would increase taxes on average for households at every income level, end quote. According to a Penn Wharton budget model analysis under Joe Biden's tax plan, quote, all groups outside of the top 5% of the income distribution see their after-tax incomes fall, end quote. Likewise, a Tax Policy Center analysis found that, and I quote, in 2021, the proposals would increase taxes on average on all income groups, end quote. The Tax Foundation, too, found Biden's tax plan will lead to a, quote, decline in after-tax income for all taxpayers on average, end quote. I could go on and on. If you look at Joe Biden's tax plan, it directly contradicts Joe Biden's claim, which means Joe Biden is lying. He will raise your taxes. And by the way, that doesn't even count the taxes Joe Biden did not include in his tax plan. Biden also promised to bring back the Obamacare individual mandate, which the Supreme Court ruled was a tax. When CNN's Chris Cuomo asked, would you bring back the individual mandate? Joe Biden replied, yes, I'd bring back the individual mandate. Guess who suffered the most from the individual mandate penalty, the tax? 74% of people who paid that tax made under $50,000 a year. That's 3,430,000 households in our country who make under $50,000 a year who paid that tax that Joe Biden says he'll bring back. Joe Biden also supports a carbon tax. Funny how that's not in his tax plan either. But Joe Biden will impose a, quote, very high carbon tax, according to his advisor. A carbon tax impacts everybody. Your utility bills, for example, will go up as a result of that tax. The cost of non-energy goods and services will skyrocket. You will pay for it, even if it's indirectly. Joe Biden also says on his website that he supports a Green New Deal. That would cost trillions of dollars, and I know Biden claims rich people and big corporations will pay for it, but that's BS. If you hike taxes on businesses, what happens? Well, either people lose their jobs because the businesses can't afford to pay them anymore, or in order to make ends meet, businesses will pass on those tax hikes to the consumers. And guess who that hurts the most? Low and middle income folks who will struggle to pay more for the products and services they need. People who make way less than $400,000 a year. And just wait until Medicare for All runs out of money if Joe Biden ever succeeds in passing that. Every person across the board will pay for that. While you wait in longer lines, you will also pay more than ever for your health care. Funny how Joe Biden doesn't mention any of that when he claims he won't raise your taxes. Because the truth is, when Joe Biden claims he won't raise taxes on people who make under $400,000 a year, that's a lie.